Remasters of NES games?
Yeah.
What's an example of that?
Ugh. Oh, there's Final Fantasy, but
Well, those are remakes.
like there's that remake of Mario Brothers. The hell was that?
Yeah, I would say Mario All-Stars is probably like the closest thing we have to a remaster of an NES game. And for the most part, those are superior. Way more colors, sprites. But I do hate what they did with the sound effects. Like the original Goomba stomping sound. That was such a good sound. And Mario All-Stars is just... It's such a lame sound.
Yeah. I guess it's mostly RPGs that have been remade.
Obviously, I want HDR on.
Duh.
Although this won't show up on YouTube. But
I should play through the SNES remakes of NES games. I seem to love, but if you go past that, then I just don't see the point.
Very jazzy.
yeah. Definitely losing some detail in the brightness. But you have to turn it so far down in order to actually see that detail that's lost in the bright image on the top left. It's like right here you can start to see it.
Oh, that's nice that they do that. In every situation when they do that, I always think, well, obviously I want it brighter. But in this case, like, yeah, it's too bright.
Cameron, are you gonna have any of this down and not just put it away?
I'll have some. I was just waiting until everyone else had their fill.
Okay, thanks. I'm done.
Okay.
I'm afraid of eating too much of your food, so I just got the thin parts. Since I figured no one would want that.
Who doesn't like thin parts?
You prefer the thin part?
Yeah, that looks...
I didn't say prefer, I just said who doesn't like it. Oh, look at that water.
Yeah, that looks really good.
That's gotta be pre-rendered.
Oh, maybe. Still.
Obviously, we gotta start with options. And invert those controls.
I've got the feeling that all my complaints about the first game are going to be fixed with this one.
I have a feeling some of them will.
The gameplay has to be much better. There's no way that's going to be a hallway simulator and force you to explore.
It's weird that they say invert Y but mirror X.
What does that mean?
It means, I'm sure they just mean invert X, but why switch the verb when you get to the X-axis?
Yeah, and I don't think most people know what invert means. It seems like when a person says it invert and it's one way, and then you see invert someplace else, it's the other way.
I hate when people say conversely and they don't actually know what that means. Sometimes they mean inversely, and sometimes it's actually the contrapositive.
Yeah, I wouldn't say conversely because I don't know what that means.
Well, if the statement is of the form if P then Q, then the converse is if Q then P. So, like, if it's cold, then it must be snowing. The converse is if it's snowing, then it must be cold.
Yeah, when would you say conversely? You might say the converse of that.
Yeah.
The only case where you'd say conversely is if one
is always true and the converse is sometimes true.
What are you saying?
Oh, you're talking about, are you trying to find out when is the converse of something true? When the statement is also true?
I'm trying to figure out when you would say conversely, because it seems to me that you would only say that if the Venn diagram of both things are a circle.
Yeah. My friend only comes to visit when he needs something from me. And conversely, every time he needs something from me, he comes to visit.
Okay. Oh my god, look at how many difficulties that there are. Less challenging than moderate, thanks.
Resources are more common, enemies are less dangerous.
Suggest a difficulty. Greater challenge than what? Is moderate and trivial? Yeah, we don't want intense and demanding.
I don't want extremely scarce resources. I don't even want very limited resources. You can make the enemies harder, but I hate being out of ammo all the time. I guess I'll just stick with limited resources.
I think one or the other. No, like, you know how...
Permadeath.
Ugh. Limiting how much progress will be saved on death. Okay, this isn't the permadeath that I'm used to.
Yeah, if there's only one character, then what does permadeath even mean? You're gonna game over.
So this is just a limiting how many checkpoints you get, and I don't think we want that. If you were to speedrun the game, then I'd say, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't really want to have to reduce a whole hour of game time, let alone 2 to 5, let alone the whole game, every time I die.
Mm-hmm.
This is kind of just like for showing off if you've already played the game several times.
It's definitely not the case where you want that our first game. God, this game is so much more pretty than the previous one. Is that ray tracing?
No, I don't think there's any ray tracing in this game. This is a PS4 game, actually.
Well, what exactly is ray tracing? Does that have to do with reflections?
Reflections and shadows. But you can use just one without the other with ray tracing.
Every time I've ever seen ray tracing, I've always gone, oh, it's so gorgeous. Minecraft with ray tracing, beautiful.
Yeah, it's like a much more realistic, but also more demanding way of handling reflections.
Oh my god. Look at those disgusting nails.
I don't know what happened.
No subtitles.
I was supposed to take her to the Fireflies and walk away.
He's got a tailor. I've got a tailor.
Nice.
Go halfway across the country with someone.
Tailor T5.
She needed her immunity to mean something. Maybe I was starting to buy into that whole cure business.
Business.
Maybe I just wanted to do right by her. And then we made it. You found the Firefly.
You married all of
Because
them.
of her, they were actually going to make a cure. The only catch. You were killing.
Oh, is he talking to Tommy?
Doctor!
What are you doing?
I want you to take her. This is our future. Think of all the lives we'll save.
You really think he'd stop him with a scalpel?
Jesus Christ, Joe.
What do you do?
I blew shit up. Why is his face fatter now?
I just love how gorgeous it looks.
I got you, babe. Bum 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 bum. I got you, babe. Bum. Sing the harmony part, Michael. Bum bum.
I
got you, babe.
don't know the harmony part.
The harmony part is I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe. Bum,
I got you,
bum,
babe.
Bum, bum, bum.
I got you, babe. Nope.
I got you, babe.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. Bum, bum. I got
I
you,
got you,
babe.
babe.
Bum, 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 bum.
I got you. What time signature are we in?
We'll get him next time.
Yeah, next time.
I told her he was ready for tests.
Guitar.
I told her. No.
And she believed you.
Didn't say otherwise.
We should head back.
If you could sacrifice your life to end influenza, would you do it?
Nope.
If you could sacrifice your lives in order to end this disease here, would you?
Nope.
If you could sacrifice your life to allow everyone to eat ice cream every day without getting fat, would you?
Well, I'd just be a monster if I didn't do that.
Alright? That's what I think we found the line. Beautiful! This is beautiful!
It's still a PS4 game, too. Imagine if they made this for the PS5.
Look at that horse!
Somehow I didn't even think you get to play as Joel in this game.
Yeah, I thought he was dead.
I didn't think he was dead. I thought maybe they wanted us to think he was dead.
Will shoot if trespassing. That's weird. They just see trespassers
So-
will be shot.
The converse of that is if you have been shot, it's because you were trespassing.
I love you. Wait, look left? That doesn't look pretty. Why doesn't that look pretty? It looks like a wall to me, right?
The trees?
Yeah. Like, not in function, in form.
You think the trees are too densely packed?
I don't know what it is. It just looks like a wall to me. And now we have walls of trees in my yard.
It's canon that Joel ruined this serious moment by wandering off to stare at trees, and Tommy had to stop and wait for him. It's really happened. And poor Waylon Brink had to wait for a long time for his name to
The
pop up.
sunset, these sparse trees. Oh, he's blocking his the sun from his eyes with his hand. That's wonderful.
And then he stops doing that.
And you can gallop.
I don't want to gallop. I'm enjoying cantering. Canter, canter, canter.
Canter and canter and canter, canter, canter and
Canter
canter.
and canter,
Ooh.
canter.
Yeah,
Look at all this barley.
looking at it sway in the wind.
Look at it not react to my horse. Oh, it kind of reacts.
That's reacting.
A little bit. Some of it doesn't.
Now you've drawn. Oh, look at it sway in the wind, though.
Look at it reflect light.
So the gameplay is gonna suck, right?
Oh, it's gonna be horrible.
The worst. There's no way a game can look this good and have good gameplay. Did Final Fantasy 15 look good?
I don't remember being particularly impressed.
I think I was impressed with like the king's beard.
Also, it ran like crap unless you played it on an next-gen console. It's a PS4 game because you play it on a PS4 or even a PS4 Pro. It's like 45 frames per second.
I saw some fights in that game that looked great, but I didn't want to get to any of them.
So we're never playing that game again, huh?
And we're not.
It's a shame. I
Yeah.
wanted to like it. I think the reason I wanted to like it was because I could finally play it at 60 frames per second. I just wanted that to be enough. Maybe we go, yes, finally. This game's gonna run great and I'm gonna love it, but that doesn't help it from being a bad game.
The combat was just so clunky.
God, yeah, I hated that combat. And you dealt with the combat a lot more than I did, but in what I did play, I didn't like.
It's like you've got to sit here and watch him go, here! And once he starts doing the one thing, you can't do anything else. You have to watch him be covered from his heavy swing. You can't do anything.
Have you played the Ori sequel yet?
I have not. Why have I not played that game? I know the violinist in that game.
Play the Ori sequel yet?
I should.
Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker.
Would you strap a guitar on your back like that?
No, I would look like a douche.
You sure?
Yeah, the neck goes up, right?
Well, you can wear. You can totally wear it like that, but
Not what we were talking about earlier.
I just don't put guitars on my back.
He's got
You say anything different?
to carry it somehow.
Take it to the grave if I have to.
It's almost like he's afraid Joel's gonna kill him if he doesn't swear secrecy.
I'll see that though.
You fucking right. President of Naughty Dog. I like it when they have credits in the intro like this.
Those guitar chords are nice there.
Yeah.
Neil Druckmann. I know that name. What else has he done?
That only looks great. see, that looks amazing. How's she have batteries?
Whoa.
That's a good point.
Ellie?
Ellie? Hey, Ellie?
Jesus. He's giving me a heart attack.
I tried knocking,
Hey.
but hey,
What's up, Joel?
just checking in. Folks were talking about how impressed they are with you and how well you're helping out.
Okay.
Thanks for doing all the dishes.
Tom and I went out riding the other day, and he told me a joke, and I thought about you. It's shoot, I forgot. Something about a clock. How do you?
Joel, It's pretty late and I gotta get up in a few hours.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get out of your hair. It's just, I want to show you something. Just give me 1 second.
Oh, he's adorable now.
What's this?
Some folks call this thing here a guitar.
Guitar.
Funny.
Hello, Watcher.
Okay.
Promise me that you won't laugh.
Look at those fingers.
I won't.
Not even if I say something funny. I'll just choose a chord.
I'm seeing 9.
I just swipe it with my thumb. They got me restricted so I can only play what song they want.
Why does this still sound good? What happened to the 9? Was I reading the G as 9?
There's no 9.
Oh, well.
So there's only 2 chords. And then a few single notes.
It's trying to tell you that you're doing a bad job, but still sounds good.
Okay, so it wants me to actually play the highlighted chords. I thought I could just play around that.
This actually sounds worse than when you were picking it randomly.
If I were to lose you, I'd surely lose us. Everything I have found here, and I found by myself. Try, sometimes you'll succeed to make this pain.
I wish more men would sing. It's so difficult to get male singers in the choir, but they add so much.
I can see
Is your mother a decent singer?
No.
Is your father a decent singer?
Yeah, he's a very good singer.
Oh, damn it. That goes against what I was going. Uncle?
No, I don't think my uncle can sing.
Okay. Would you rather hear your mother sing or your uncle sing?
Well,
My mother.
that doesn't suck.
Okay. Do you know any good female singers?
The singer of my first band, she was good.
Yeah, let's go with her. Would you rather hear your father sing or her?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know the first thing about this.
that I teach you how to play.
I like female voices.
I think most people do, and I'd rather hear a female singer than a solo male singer.
Just wait a second. Night, first lesson.
But in a choir, you want at least one male singer per 3 female singers, and it's so difficult to get even that. At least one male singer in it, in a choir.
Go, go. Whee! Go.
Do you remember the joke?
Oh.
Wait, bring it on to you, huh? Squirt your head. Yay!
What is the downside to eating the clock? It's time consuming.
She what?
She said dollars in the bathtub.
Aw, good girl. Aw.
I'm telling that to my father immediately.
Title drop? Oh, I called it.
Nice.
Knockety knock knock knock. Four years happened.
Shit.
Oh, thanks.
Hey,
Come on in.
sorry, I totally overslept. Just give me a minute and I'll get dressed.
Legit, quite a night after I left.
She kissed me. It was just Dina being good. She didn't mean anything by it.
I was talking about your fight with Seth. Wait, you kissed Dina?
Oh. I thought this was...
We're broken up 1 week and you make a move on my girl?
Your girl?
I would never...
You hooked up with someone a week after you broke up with someone?
I'm messing with you, man. I don't care.
Oh,
Trust.
broke up with someone else, okay.
Worse.
Why are you acting so serious then,
Stop,
bro?
stop, don't you do that.
Stuff together, we're already late.
Smells fine.
Does that mean I don't get a shower soon?
So tired.
I don't want to watch a shower scene with Ellie.
No Ellie. Oh, there is Ellie in the reflection. Look at that. Well, it's more like a shadow. Kinda. I want my guitar. So where do you get guitar strings?
That's a good question.
They break and they get muddy after a while. Like muddy sounding. They've got a PS3 here. It's a nice touch. It's like
Oh yeah, I love it when they do that.
It's like the original George Foreman version. And we've got some books. Gone Planet. Cursed Grave. And I'm not reading anymore. DVD player still open. Do they actually... Does this stuff work?
There's no way it works.
I mean, I guess they've got generators.
Wait, look right. That alarm clock.
Yeah, they've got electricity because they've got generators. Remember they showed it in the last game. Look how dirty these windows are. Looks like my downstairs windows. Look the way she walks backwards. Oh. Put on a dirty coat.
Yeah. They don't have dishwashers here. Washing machines. So I'm learning Claire de Lune with a metronome. Are you imagining trying to play Claire de Lune with a metronome?
Yeah. I always just have to kind of like... Whatever the audio version of eyeballing it is with that sound.
Can you imagine doing that with a metronome?
Where do the beats go?
Exactly. I can show you exactly how it's done. And if you can get anywhere close to that, you are incredible.
Like,
I can show you exactly where they go.
Does the first note go on the first beat? Or is it like one of
Second
those that
beat.
starts on the 2.5 beat or something?
Nine and a half. He cleanly plays every single note exactly where he wants them, and it sounds like he's playing rubato.
Is Joel up?
But it's exactly where he wants them every single time. He went through, and it didn't just
Sucks.
the eyeball or anything. He said, "I want exactly on this beat right now," and it's
Shut up. Just look at it.
oh my god, it's so hard.
I was.
You got everything?
I didn't hear what he
Heads
said
up. You're the talk of the town this morning.
about Joel.
What?
Let me see if I got this one. You kissed me.
She kissed me.
Which triggered Seth to call you a not so nice word.
Yep.
Then Joel decked him,
More of a push.
and then you got mad at Joel. That part confused me.
It was a strange night, man.
Sounds exciting.
What? Why is he running like that? Why are you running like
Where
that?
is she?
Why does my right arm kind of like just flop out there sometimes when I turn?
Just tell her you never saw me.
It's like I'm trying to dance the robot and doing a really bad job.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I need subtitles. I thought they were already on.
What? Why are you jogging? I can walk faster than that. They're jogging at like this speed, right?
Yeah.
I can walk twice that speed. I do walk twice that speed because I got anxiety, and that's just what we do.
Well, they went all out with the accessibility stuff here.
Yeah.
Instead of just on and off, you can change all kinds of stuff to make it more readable.
Nice. These animations are super smooth though.
Okay.
Except right there. She
You
just
listening?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
kind of judders
Yeah,
fast.
I know. It's just, I don't want you to think.
Elliot, we're cool. Promise.
Beautiful.
Thanks.
If they have Christmas lights, they're not doing bad for themselves.
We found a way to eke out some kind of a community.
Hey, Jesse.
Oh, hi.
That's the exact same clown noise that every blacksmith in every game
Yeah.
makes.
Ping, pang.
I'm pretty sure my character in 14 makes that exact same noise.
Where's Maria?
In the back.
Who doesn't want to grab breakfast? What's wrong with you? If somebody says you want to grab breakfast, the answer is always yes.
Ellie. There you are. Come here.
Come here. Come here, you.
The answer for me is always no, unless it's a time where I'm not supposed to eat breakfast.
What that big it has to say. Do it for me. Big things. Seth. Seth, come here.
Hey,
I'm sorry I called you a lesbian retard.
look. Last night I was drinking too much.
Sure.
I'm trying to say I'm sorry. Maria tells me that you and Dina are headed out. Made you some sandwiches.
Okay.
Steak.
You just said they were sandwiches.
Yeah. Well, you sick out there?
Yep. I appreciate that.
What you got there?
Bacon sandwiches.
Smells good.
They're yours.
Sure.
It's fine. Let me walk you out.
Okay.
I want a steak sandwich.
I don't.
Especially if it's steak made out of bigots. Bigot steak.
When you go
Maybe.
out, I want you to trade off with Tommy and Joel. Those boys have been up for far too long.
Where do I meet them?
You go up to the Northwest Lookout. You're scheduled to arrive later today. Watch yourself. There's too many sights.
Unless it's thin steak.
Ah, it's gotta be thin steak.
Okay,
Check
okay.
out the creek trail.
I hate
I'll need
thick
someone else
steak.
covered.
What?
Ellie, you
Yeah,
don't
anytime I hate thick steak.
Really?
You chew and chew and chew and you can never
Dina's
swallow
done
it.
it a bunch.
Oh, you might be
Done take.
cooking it for too long then.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat bloody meat. Okay? I'm just not that kind of a guy. It's
Ellie.
gotta be brown in the
I
middle.
thought you were sick.
You cook it for too long and it loses its flavor.
What's up?
And if you don't cook it for long enough, you're eating blood, and I don't want to. So I just don't like steak.
That guy really cares about you.
It's not blood though, it's meat juice.
We're fine.
Now it's blood. It's red.
Yeah?
Yeah, because
Okay.
and that's the color of muscle.
Be safe.
What are they talking about?
Thanks.
Yo, Dina!
I don't know, but I appreciate it anyway.
Give me a minute!
You get your girlfriend at the stables, please.
Tina,
It's a horrible throw.
can I talk to you?
Hey, guys! Tap it out! Come on! How long?
Hey. Hey.
Oh, she's cute.
You want
I
to see
just
her
want to say
shower?
sorry for running off.
Yeah. I didn't know where
It's okay. I totally
when she was
got it.
13.
I felt bad. Why? Because I started the whole thing, and
Her eyes though.
I shouldn't have kissed you in front of all those people. I don't know, you were drunk, it's fine. Well, still, I don't want you to think. No, I'm not reading into it or anything. Just, you know what I love about you? Yeah, you let me finish my sentence. Alright. Well, we should probably get going.
Ow! What the fuck? I'm not even playing! Because you're a chicken?
This kid so much. You wanna fuck him up?
Is this the tutorial?
You little shit! Shit! Get your cover! Go! Go!
Oh,
Gotcha! We're on the board, suckers! Oh, dang it!
so there's no aiming.
Fuck yeah! I mean, frick. Don't tell your mom. Ow!
Hold on that kid.
I love this tutorial.
Oh, suck it!
You know what? Final Fantasy Tactics Advance started with a tutorial that was a snowball fight, and that was amazing too. Every game used to start with a snowball fight.
Better run.
Another Naughty Dog game, Uncharted 4, has a tutorial kind of like this,
Know
where
where you live, Alex.
It's great.
you pick up like a Nerf gun in your house and start shooting at targets and stuff.
Oh my god, yes, that's great.
We're winning.
I hate it when games start with you in this epic fight, and you have no idea what's going on. And you're supposed to feel epic to doing all this stuff, but you have no idea what you're doing. You feel horrible. Like Bayonetta.
Oh,
You start off with this epic fight where you're fighting down the staircase, and you feel like, yeah, Bayonetta knows what she's doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like a complete noob doing this. But here you feel great because you're owning these kids.
no fair.
Sarah,
Yeah.
we're destroying children in a snowball fight. This game's amazing. Oh yeah.
I'll never get away with this.
Oh,
Alright, we actually have some work to do.
Oh,
I guess I asked for that, huh? Yep. Let's go.
oh. How was the gameplay?
Oh, there's a jump.
There's a jump button.
You can jump,
This game is
but
immediately.
not when I'm standing still.
Oh yeah, you don't have momentum.
I can jump straight up when I'm standing still. I couldn't figure out how to dodge. I guess there's still no dodge button. Yeah, don't ever do that again.
He's so big. I love that. Confidence.
It's dumb if a game has a dodge roll button. It should have a dodge step button.
Sure. Step. Spurred into your glass.
Oh god.
Okay, where are we? Yeah, the cranberry juice is not nearly as good as
Jesse
sweet and sour.
wants us to do the creek trails. He's gonna relieve Joel and Tommy. Oh, that's nice you assigned us together. You're gonna like this route.
Oh wow, yeah, that lemon makes this taste way better. That lime.
Morning.
You know,
Morning, partner.
there's not a different word for
You.
lemon and lime in Spanish. How many times have I said that?
I don't know.
Oh. The floor looks disgusting. I love it. That looks disgusting.
I'm not leaving any footprints in it though.
Ah, horrible game. Do you know Lovecraft?
I know of him.
That show that we're watching, Guillermo del Toro's A Cabinet of Curiosity, straight up has at least one Lovecraft story in it.
Huh?
That's a good girl. Look who's here.
Is he talking about me or the horse?
Are you? Oh, damn it! I hate. I said that. And I love the lime in this juice. Drink.
Hey, Sugar.
It's nice, man.
Ah, look who decided to join us.
Yeah.
One for you. And one for you. Open it up! Settle down, children.
So how long until this community
Alright.
is torn apart?
You all know the drill.
Immediately.
Run your routes, mark your logbooks, clear any infected you see. You run into anything you can't handle. Come
Does he
back.
give this speech every time?
Every time.
Smart about it.
I'm pretty sure somebody his age doesn't
Keep
get to be the one to give that speech. It's going to be somebody who's like in his 50s. He used to tell everyone stuff like that.
Maybe he was told the exact same thing 50 times.
Yeah. That was such a half-ass yaw, but the horse still
Yeah.
was all about it. He's like, yeah, I know the drill. I've been yawed before. This was my first rodeo.
How do you make that sound?
You kind of like put your tongue to the against the side of your teeth and then like suck. You make a suction that.
Are you breathing out?
You're sucking in. But do it from the side of your mouth. Don't move your lips.
No.
Don't move your teeth or your lips. It's just your tongue. You're moving your teeth. Close your teeth. Yeah, we do it from like the back of the side.
Why is this so hard?
Can you do this? You gotta like put your tongue to your lip. The bottom lip.
Oh, no, I have no idea what you're doing. Whoa, this place is nice. Look at that piano.
What a penthouse.
This is gorgeous.
Who are we watching right now?
That's not Ellie. She kind of looks like,
What are you dreaming about?
Was it talking?
Sounds like Ellie's voice.
You're in here. Teeth grinding thing.
she kind of looks like an old Butch Ari Stark.
Where have you been?
And he kind of looks like a spiky-haired Jon Snow.
I want to show you something.
What?
Trust me.
Is that Ellie? Because it sounds like her and it kind of looks like her, but a really ugly version of her.
It does kind of look like
Come
her.
on. It's this way.
I wouldn't call her ugly. I'd call her non-made up and muscular. Probably had her face shoved into a sandpaper.
It's cold. You sure you don't want to do this when the sun's out? And it's warmer?
No.
Is there a distinction between -20 and
And you don't want to just tell me?
0 degrees?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there is. I just don't feel like there should be.
I don't think I've ever experienced -20, but I've experienced like -12, and it's pretty bad. And 0 is,
We had that last year, no?
yeah.
This is 0's bad.
Zero's bad, but it's you can deal with it. -112 is like fuck, get inside right now, I'm gonna die.
112, hell yeah.
How's he making tracks and I'm
You're making tracks.
okay? I think I wasn't a minute ago.
You were on a trail, maybe. Did you get snow up here?
Yep,
How'd you like it?
it was nice.
It was.
Took Nadia.
Ooh, damn!
Took Nadia
What are
out.
you doing wandering around out here by yourself?
Why is she making that face?
I've been restless.
Is she?
Yeah, she's making like a. Ugh, what's that smell kind of a face?
Oh, yeah, she is, isn't she?
You want to keep going? Just drive all the way to Mexico?
Mexico.
I've thought about it.
You can see Manny's hometown.
Yeah, I don't see that living up to his stories somehow.
They made
No, probably not.
a Pokemon based off of the Mexican spirit beast that guides human souls to the afterlife. And I love it.
They made a what based on it?
A Pokemon.
I got a little excited. I thought maybe it was like a TV show or something. But
That's where the Coco is.
A little dramatic, Ellie.
You did all this in the dark?
Her name is Woman.
Oh, come on.
Oh, did it say woman?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's not Ellie, but it's definitely the same.
I don't think
actor.
it's Ellie. Her hair color is different.
She may have dyed it.
The Disney movie Coco is based off that.
This. We're gonna be tired for today's trip.
It's not that far.
Is Mel okay?
I'm only saying it's an amazing movie because it made me cry like a baby.
She'll be fine.
Stop being weird. You're freaking me
And
out.
also,
I don't think I've ever seen you cry like a baby.
oh, I've done it consistently with every single.
Careful jumping over these.
Okay, every single Hispanic Disney movie.
Hispanic Disney movie.
Yeah. So Coco and Enchanted.
So all two of them.
You wish.
Is it Enchanted?
I've had my fill. Thank you.
Encanto. Sorry. It's Enchanted in Spanish.
We can't all be as graceful as you.
Clearly.
What is that?
You'll be fine.
It's too high.
Come on.
I've gone on trails that look like this.
Hey. Eyes on me. Abby,
Oh,
stop looking down.
I looked at the subtitles, don't spoil her name.
Yeah.
I feel like I've probably complained about this before, but
Do we have to go back this way?
Deaf people really get
Consider
shafted
an opportunity to work on
in ways that they don't necessarily have
I'm gonna
to.
work my foot up your ass.
Yeah, you have, but I don't think everything needs to be made for every permutation of human. Yeah, it means that you're getting shafted, but it makes more sense to shoot for the middle.
Yeah, I think it just depends on what your budget is. You can't expect like a single developer to make a video game that you know can accommodate every single disability.
We need it.
Otherwise, we just wouldn't. There's a lot of games that just wouldn't be made.
Mm-hmm. That's what a polish and nuance is. You spend twice as much resources to create 10%
Have you told anyone else?
I wanted you to see it first.
a better project.
It's not hard to patrol her from town.
It still sucks for the deaf people.
Yeah.
Like watching Better Call Saul.
Mm-hmm.
And that scene with the bullets. Not the bullets, the horn. He's about to shoot someone.
It's a lot of people.
Spoils it too soon.
We can figure it out.
She's less ugly now that I know she's not supposed to be Ellie.
How we get
We can corner one of the patrols and get confirmation, and then
We stayed with Jordan once in New Jersey. She had some roommates.
Yeah, okay.
And
I'm sure they'll be happy to offer that information.
we woke up early and Jordan went to work. And we saw her and we were like, damn, Jordan looks ugly in the morning. Like her face was all squashed up.
Okay, what do you want?
And then later we realized that wasn't Jordan, that was one of her roommates. It's like, oh, well, she's not ugly.
What's
She's
going on
just,
with you?
when you think it's supposed to be Jordan, then it looks ugly.
There's no way that her roommate had as spectacular of hair as Jordan did.
Oh, that's right, you know Jordan.
Oh.
Who's Mel? I know they said Mel earlier, but who the hell is she?
It's not just that, though.
Should I say congrats?
If everyone else sees this, they're gonna want to turn back.
We can convince him, right?
Convince them what? What is it that they saw? Just some
You
city?
knew I couldn't count on you.
I think the city that we just left.
I want what you want. But not at any cost.
What are they arguing about exactly?
I don't think we're supposed to know.
Don't.
Would you did
See you back at the lodge.
I say that if I touch your shoulder? Cameron!
I forgot what he said.
Don't.
Don't.
I don't want it.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I agree.
She's our queen. You know nothing, Jon Snow. Nothing. You know nothing.
I'll do the whole thing on my own.
You know what? Every single game that lets you play as a different character becomes better because I can do that.
What about that Metal Gear Solid game where you play as some naked guy the whole game?
The whole game?
Almost the whole game.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I probably don't, because I haven't played it, but
In Metal Gear Solid 2,
you play as Snake for like one scene and then you're someone else the whole rest of the game.
yes, and in one portion of the game, he's naked.
Yeah.
And he's running around like this. And then he presses the dodge button and he does his flip while holding his junk. It's great. And yes, that game is better because you play as one different character for about an hour and you have a costume change with one character. And then there's...
I think most people were disappointed that you don't get to play as Snake
Yeah.
the whole game.
And because of that, in Metal Gear Solid 3, you can go, did you prefer the original Metal Gear Solid, or Metal Gear Solid 2? if you choose Metal Gear Solid 2, you spend the entire introduction as someone who has, I think his name's, no, it's not Liquid Snake. Raiden. His name is Raiden. You play as someone who looks like Raiden, and then in the opening sequence, after you're alone, you go, ugh, and it's Metal Gear Solid 1's a Solid Snake. But that's only if you said you like Metal Gear Solid 2. If you picked 1, it's just Snake.
I feel like that's the kind of design choice that only Hideo Kojima could have gotten away with.
Yeah.
For a game of that budget and that size.
Mm-hmm.
If you have any like EA game or Activision game and somebody's like, hey, what if you give them an option to say what game they want and you play as a completely different character and it's just a big fuck you joke? The execs would be like, no, we're not doing that. That's stupid.
They would have, but it was great.
Are you alive?
Does he look alive?
I don't think he looks alive. Yeah, I think he stopped wanting
everybody here. What is up with that?
I think he stopped wanting to make Metal Gear Solid games after the first one.
He stopped what? Oh, stopped wanting to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, apparently every game starting with the second one he planned on that being his last one.
Mm-hmm. Even the second one was a big fuck you to the people who liked his games.
Oh shit.
That's gross. Stop. Oh.
I was playing, what's it called? Double Helix or something? The GameCube remake of the first Metal Gear Solid.
What?
With Adam. We need to get back to that.
I think that was the first time I've ever seen a zombie
Slap you?
who felt like a zombie. There's a dodge button.
The run button is the dodge button. That's so much better. Thank God. Yeah, punch that motherfucker.
Fuck yeah! Punch that zombie.
Right in the frickin' face.
She punched him twice, and the zombie stopped living. Well, you should probably shoot this one.
No, why do I need that? I've got dodge punches.
Do you have dodge punches? God, dodge punch that zombie.
That's all I wanted in the first game.
That makes the game so much better.
I just want to be able to dodge
You
stuff.
kill that zombie exactly in the same spot you killed the last zombie.
I'm gonna make a zombie tower.
A zombobelisk.
But only if it's an affront to God.
All obelisks are in front of God. Where'd he come from? Fuck yeah! Punch the shit out of that zombie. Ooh. Fuck yeah! Stop that zombie head! Splatter his brains everywhere.
You guys don't have any stuff for me, huh?
I don't think you need stuff.
I only got 5 bullets. Why do I need to heal? They didn't even hit me. Fuck off.
You're missing 1/3 of 1 bar of health.
Is this prompt going to be on the screen the rest of the game? Until
The rest of the game.
I'm not doing it.
You're not doing it. That's just on the screen for the rest of the game.
It's just a waste of a heal. I'm saving it until I need it.
Why is there a hole? A crawl space, right?
Yeah. Should I have looked around more up there?
Yeah, there's probably goodies up there. Okay, that's terrifying.
What was I supposed to do if I didn't have any bullets left?
underground dodge punch him.
Yeah, I thought I found a secret. And then,
No.
Nope, you had to go that way. See, yeah, there's bullets up here.
Oh, I hate that. Design choice. Oh. Banana pudding, huh? How's that going?
That's also for Thanksgiving.
Well, there's a big old bite in it.
Yeah, because I was bad. I'm stuck in the corner.
Your wife laughed at you.
Did she?
Yeah.
Hey, the banana pudding, it's not all going to be eaten for Thanksgiving, and it's going to go bad shortly thereafter.
You're defending yourself, you're being defensive.
I think being defensive is perfectly defensible.
Oh, I figured out why I like
Me?
it's because of your charming teeth.
Huh. Charming.
The lime with this drink, it tastes like a key lime pie
Key lime pie.
with vodka in it.
Vodka. It's clear as vodka.
A key lime pie would taste better with vodka, huh?
No. Crazy?
It's gotta be close.
I know exactly what I'm talking about. I love the flavor of the flan I made. The texture, not so much. Oh, when you like mix it up, the texture was good, but it's not a flan. There's an extra button you have to press to squeeze.
Yep.
Do the listen to walls thing. Oh. Okay.
The game had the same idea. Okay.
I love that's not. Oh, you can shank him now. No, you just grab him, and you fucked him up.
Bitch. Bitch. I stealth bitched her.
Fuck yes.
Press R2 to bitch, press square to stealth bitch.
I was going to be upset until I heard that.
That's what your toilet looks like.
Yeah, it does. Not right now though, because my mother hired a maid for Thanksgiving.
She hired a maid for you?
Yeah, I'm housing my sister, her boyfriend, and my cousin. She doesn't know about my cousin though. So Mom, stop watching.
Oh, it's a surprise?
Mm-hmm.
It's your cousin on your mom's sister's side? Your mom's sister's daughter?
Yes, how'd you know that?
I just had a feeling.
That's a good feeling. That's really precise. Dodge punch him.
Bitch.
How easy is that dodge to use?
Bitch.
Fuck! Why would you ever shoot anyone in this game?
This game is so much better than the first one.
So much.
You can bitch people right in the bitch.
I can feel how much better this game is, and I haven't played it. So I played it for like 45 minutes at my other friend's place.
You've played it as much as I have already.
I played it probably. This seems like a dream to play it. Well, you should probably talk to that zombie there.
And they wanted me to use up a health pack.
Entire health pack for a third of a health. Well, they probably expected you to actually get hit.
They just didn't realize how damn awesome I am.
I think you're pretty damn awesome.
Could you please turn around so I can...
No,
stealth pitch you?
that's just his life until he turns it into a flower head.
I still killed him from in front.
Wait.
Stealth bitched him.
Now you stealth killed him. You gotta wait for that.
It's not official until do you part.
Whoa, what the hell happened there?
I don't know. It's like the game decided it needed to change the brightness because I was going outside, and then I wasn't all the way outside yet.
More games need to allow you to play as a villain, right?
I don't know. Do you want to, when you're the villain, do you act in a way that benefits the villain or act in a way that benefits the heroes?
I want to be forced to do stuff that I disagree with.
Forced in what way?
You can't proceed.
Like it's a game over if you don't do the bad thing?
You just don't have a choice not to. Nice timing. The protagonist friend that you've grown very attached to and is now your favorite character, you're now forced to kill as a villain character, and the game will not proceed until you do it. There's an entire boss fight, and yeah, you can lose that boss fight, but you can't proceed with the game until that boss fight is done. Alright, so you're patrolling the area and you hear...
Oh god, don't ever do that again.
I am going to do that often.
I don't want to hear it.
But if you hear that while patrolling, you would go, what the fuck was that noise? I'm not going to stop until that noise is found and destroyed, right?
You probably wouldn't hear it over the sound of the snowstorm. You would hear that. Bitch. Nope, bitch.
Is dodging fun in this game?
I'm enjoying it.
Dodging looks fun in this game.
See, that's a good way to tell us that's it. Just have her say, please let that be it. Don't have her magically...
Yeah. It's still magical in that she wouldn't say that until... She wouldn't know that that's it, but she's saying that she doesn't know that's it. That's a way to cue you in that it's a better gaming experience because you've heard that.
Just don't have them prognosticate it out of nowhere.
Nice.
I just want it to be... Just pay some lip service to the fact that they probably don't know any more than I do. Hey, beautiful. Oh,
You talking to me?
every time I say beautiful, I'm talking to or about you.
Yeah, I look great.
Did you have a nice bath? Are you all clean now? Did you get to go splash, splash, splash?
I love going splash and splash. Wouldn't that always be cold walking in that water like that?
He is cold, but he's trying to show her how tough he is.
I thought Forrest said.
Oh man.
The horse is more badass because he's doing that.
I saved. I bet all of the ammo and health I saved, it's gone.
It is gone.
I should have just used it.
You're just now figuring this out?
Yeah, because I'm someone else now. They're not going to remember what that character had when I switch back to her. She's going to be back to nothing.
That's the feeling you should always have with all consumables. If you don't have that feeling, the game is doing consumables wrong.
But if the game is doing consumables wrong, I want to be ready for it. Who's on autopilot? What are we talking about?
come we never talked about this stuff?
Yeah, what's the kitty?
I don't know. It didn't feel... You never really talked to me about Kat. There isn't much to talk about. Ow. It's just, I got the impression that you didn't really like her. I don't care about her one way or the other. No, I think she's a talented artist. I wrote like that so big of you. And I think she was like interesting. Shut up. Okay.
Okay. So I'm asking, is Elliot bisexual or lesbian? And I'm having to tell myself, it doesn't matter.
It matters to some people.
It shouldn't.
What if it's somebody who's interested in her? They might want to know.
Good job, Nadia.
Actually, that's a pretty good point.
Good job. You did that all
Knowing
by
that you might have a
yourself.
shot with the character is part of the appeal
You did all
of that
those
character.
math swaps by yourself.
Nothing is that spectacular.
That's your beanbag,
Come on,
isn't it, Nadia?
And how do you know she's not just straight?
She's had relationships with women, right?
Has she? I thought she just got kissed by one.
Shit. Am I the bigot?
And then John was a zombie. She's got kind of an American Psycho haircut going on there.
This room has its perks.
Oh, thank you. Mommy's turn.
Will we sign in?
Asta.
Come on.
Come hither.
Good guess.
That means come here. That's different from come on, no?
Come on!
Just go for it!
Sarah and I have been playing Wind Waker. We beat the...
Blue!
Splish.
The best character in all of Zelda.
Oh, Eugene. Man, he was funny.
We just finished the Makar dungeon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Ain't that little
It
shit?
just dragged on, Mom, didn't it?
It did.
I think the only dungeon in that game that I liked was the...
Tell me about
What was the Rito chick? Midna? No, that's not... That's
Yeah, that's Midna. No, not Midna. Medley.
Medley.
I like her.
Yeah, yeah. She's awesome. That dungeon is
I don't care
awesome.
about the dungeon that much.
Really?
I like her character. I do not like Makar, and I don't like any of the Kokiri kids. Like, what do they do to them? Why do they turn into little wooden shitheads?
I hate that feeling in every Zelda game. The creators should be free to create any species they want, but I don't want those to connect to other Zelda games.
We're just supposed to believe that those kids transformed into
I don't like
tiny
it.
little wooden squirts.
I'm okay with tiny little wooden squirts. I don't like that they're connected to the Kokiri.
Yeah.
I liked about it in Majora's Mask, you know, when you see those few,
The Deku.
yeah, kind of twisted, like, paralyzed ones, and apparently they used to be people.
Yeah, it's because the Skull Kid
Yeah,
robbed him of their power.
yeah, something like that.
That was really good.
Sienna Storm.
And the whole game is really good.
Yeah.
I know. But
That
like,
makes such a good
that's
game.
such a different
The year
feeling
2000.
It is.
To the Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Kokiri people turn into stick people.
Yeah,
You know, that's just like goofy and kind of annoying and dumb. But
yeah, the whole
Majora's Mask
game.
is really
The
sad.
whole game is much goofier
Yeah.
to go along
yeah.
with the cartoon
You
aesthetic.
might want to put your tablet somewhere that she doesn't scratch the.
It's a pretty expensive tablet.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
Majora's Mask, that was like
Is that like a camera on that
It
bit?
is.
Like a lens? Yeah.
That was a
Maybe put it
serious
up high
game.
somewhere. Is there somewhere you can put Michael's tablet so she doesn't damage it?
you can
Like,
put it
yeah,
on
like
the
up
PC.
there. Here, up. Oh yeah, okay, hurry up. Cool.
Majora's Mask had a lot of tragedy in it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very memorable game.
Yeah.
That's something that I noticed I love about the cartoons. Because you have that fluffy
Yeah.
feeling in it, you then suddenly get dropped so low once it becomes depressing.
All over a sleeve.
If it's Dark Souls, you just don't
Oh, look,
care.
nice white sleeve.
Yeah, that game is like all downhill. It's all downers.
It's not downhill. You're just at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
There's hardly any moments of triumph or relief.
Mm-hmm.
It's just totally oppressive all the time.
Which one?
Dark Souls.
Oh, yeah. I thought we were still talking about that.
You do get to rescue Rhea at some point.
Thank you. Very.
But you have to
very-
know not to continue her quest line all the way or she'll turn hollow.
Can I take the heads off?
If you buy all of her
That would make me
spells
really
and
happy.
she goes to Deuce Archives and goes hollow. This is really boring. Why am I reading this?
Majora's Mask is it starts low, and every time you put in any effort into it, that thing gets better, and then you move on to the next thing, and it starts low, and you put effort into it, and it becomes better, and everything that you touch becomes golden, which starts off as lead, and it's I love that feeling. I want the feeling of the world is horrible, and I'm making it better.
There's
10 up ahead's our last stop.
There's still no game that has done side quests better than Majora's Mask.
No, Majora's Mask is the best side quest game.
Yeah.
I think because it cared. Like, I feel like with every side quest in the game, it's more like, hey, we want to do something, but we don't want to work very hard at it.
Yeah, it's like most open world games just treat side quests as check marks on a list. It's like we need to fill up the game as much as possible.
Definitely.
Around the mummy.
We need that how long to complete website to show a higher number for our game.
I love you.
Every quest in WoW is just a side quest, and a lot of it has the same feeling of, we need to go to this area and kill some boards, give us some board meat. Every now and then it has a quest or two that deviates from that. The best thing I can think of is a Stitch's side quest where there's a guy who looks like he needs your help, and then you go get him all the stuff he needs. And at the end he creates this zombie that destroys everything in that zone. And it's really annoying unless you've done that quest yourself. But when you do it, you're like, oh wow, well, this is horrible. I've done so much bad stuff. But look at this delicious destruction I've caused.
Oh, look at the distortion effects through the glass.
That looks like glass. So, what's with the bong, exactly?
She said it was Eugene's and she gave it to...
I don't know, like bongs in general. I don't understand bongs.
Well, you smoke out of them.
Yeah, but how's that different from rolling it in paper and smoking that? There's like water in there? Is that right?
Yeah, I think you've got to have like some kind of vapor. Maybe Sarah knows. Sarah,
What?
why is a bong better than just rolling it in paper and smoking it?
Don't know.
Question.
So my cousin is a psychiatrist,
Yeah.
and she also knows all about bongs.
Still look nice.
So ask her.
Thank you.
I love you. So psychiatrists get a patient's high with bongs.
Well, she's horrendously depressed because her mother died when she was in her teenage years, and she got into psychiatry because she's incredibly fucked up.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of psychologists and psychiatrists. So they end up being not really very good at helping other people because they haven't figured it out themselves.
Oh, no. They're great at helping people because they don't know what they're doing with themselves. They're still figuring it out. There's more than most people who don't have to worry about having it figured out.
Why did she say "Hey Japan"?
I was talking all about my cousin. I wasn't paying attention.
You being a little back monkey. She's so big.
I know. She just won't sit at the table anymore. I have to like run around the house following her to eat her. I mean, to feed her.
Don't eat it, child.
Oh.
Dina asked if I was going to go to the dance.
Oh.
If And she touched my arm. Ah, I'm so delusional. Don't be
Are
an
you
idiot.
wiping your
She's
smile
like
face
that with
with your white
everybody.
sleeve?
Don't fuck up your
That's
friendship.
okay, that's
Don't fuck
mommy's
up your
fault for
friendship.
dressing you in white and
That
then
was
beating
crazy.
you
I
up.
feel scared,
You okay, baby?
elated, anxious.
Slippery, huh? You know why it's
Just gotta sleep
slippery,
it off.
Nadia? Because you spilled treadmill oil over it, didn't you?
Treadmill oil.
She did.
Oh. So I'm taking piano lessons for this woman who. Alright, so the song that I'm learning, I spent like a couple of months just grinding at it, forcing myself to get better.
Uh-huh.
And this woman, this beast.
Mm-hmm. Is it your mom?
No, it's not. She's 1,000 times better than my mother.
Wow.
That music that I'm grinding for 4 months. She's.
This one?
How do you say that in past tense? Sight road?
She sight read it.
Ah,
Sight
yeah, there
road.
you go.
Yeah. Without any hesitation whatsoever. Exact timing and everything.
Did that make you feel like shit?
I've been learning Claire de Lune, and she played the right hand part of it, which requires multiple fingers at that point, with her left hand. It didn't make me feel like shit because I know that there are people who are better at it than me, and that's just most of my life.
In fairness though, it probably looked like she sight read it, but I feel like most pianists
I think we
would
should
be
go out like
pretty familiar with Claire de Lune, you know, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, she was sight reading this piece that she's never seen before.
Oh, okay, so it wasn't that
It was released last year, yeah.
Who's talking?
Claire de Lune, she's obviously familiar with because on WC, everyone knows
Yeah.
Claire de Lune. That's fine, but she just did it with her left hand.
Yeah.
And I'm sure she did not go through that. She just did it. And she did that to express a point to me. She's just saying, oh, play it this way. And I'm like, okay, that's great, but you play it with the wrong hand.
Maybe.
She's amazing. She's magical.
Yeah.
I love this woman. And we spent.
Is she good at teaching? Or is she
Yes.
good at playing?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. She does not have the curse of knowledge. Everything that she wants me to know, she expresses it in a way that's immediately apparent to me. If I, like, I want to say, if I know that there's something wrong and I want to get better at it, she can do it. But she doesn't need that.
Yeah.
She sees several
What do you know about this place?
layers ahead of me and tells me what's wrong with me in a way that shows me exactly what I have to do to get better. She's amazing. She's magical. I love her.
Good.
Yes. And also, she wants her child to take lessons from my mother once he gets a
Oh,
old
she's gonna
enough.
invite Joel to watch
That's
the
nice.
movie.
Why doesn't she want to teach him? Does she think it would be like a difficult relationship or something if she was teaching him?
She doesn't want to teach children under the age of 6.
Okay. Even her own kid?
Even her own kid. I'm sure she'll change her opinion on that.
Woo!
But it's also the case where it's a weird relationship to be your child's parent and also the teacher. And I agree with that. There's a lot of cases where... What's going on here?
I made holes in this box for her to post the little things through.
Oh, that's so cool.
She loves to post.
Oh, yeah.
She's still into the superhero stuff.
I used to watch these cheesy 80s action movies.
I think as a parent you're always teaching your kids that, you know? I know it's different if it was like formal education, like when they're older, like teenagers and stuff. I think that could be hard because at that age they think that you don't know anything and you're an idiot, so they won't really listen to what you're telling them. Obviously that you're right, but when they're little I feel like you are their teacher.
I think in the case of art, it doubles up. If you have formal lessons and someone you love correcting you,
Yeah.
then you get benefit out of those two in a way that does not contradict each other.
So, two former
I definitely got benefit out of having a formal teachers that was not like my mother.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What? This would not be... Okay, this is hilarious no matter what game it is, but this is much better because it's...
So how old is he in the first movie? 10. Wait, how many movies did he make of this? I think they made 4. Jeez. Joe actually saw the last one in the theater. Isn't that crazy? Yes. Do you think anybody out there is still making movies? It has to be. Well, I write new music, so I can't learn. Wait, hold up. There are original Ellie songs? Ricky, why haven't you played any for me? I don't know. Come on.
Did he go to the bathroom
Tonight?
Did he go to put his pee in the
Think
toilet?
about it. These trailers are neat. Nice little portable home.
Neat.
Do you think people really traveled a lot these days? If I lived pre-outbreak, yeah, I'd go see the whole country. Or travel to the country. Maybe one day.
Okay. My little drunk.
Future dreaming. Jesse talked a lot about going to Canada. He said there's these giant waterfalls out there he wanted to see. Really? He's such a hardcore Jackson guy. Everybody's got their dreams.
Post. Where's that other one? It fell down over here, didn't it? Should we get it? Here it
That was a
is.
great idea. Sure, that was the swap.
He likes them. They used to be 10 and now they're 4.
And then there
There's
were
lots
4.
of them throughout the house. Also, she ate the foam off some of them, so that's where they went.
Wow.
No,
It's
she went to
hardcore.
go see what Michael's up to.
What is he up to?
I'm stealing more of your food.
Good. It needs to be eaten. I can't be bothered to put it up.
Oh, don't say that. I'll eat the entire thing.
At least it's
I'm
healthy.
gonna have one of those fillets. So leave some for me.
The butternut squash came out well this time, I think. I put like more curry powder than usual on it and cooked it a little longer. It's like kind of sweet and sticky.
Is there still any salmon left?
Tom, I'm trying to say that for you. There's enough where if you only ate that, you'll probably be full up.
Okay. I mean, just one chunk is fine for me.
I don't know what that means.
Like, I cut it into thirds. So,
Uh,
1/3 probably will be.
1/3 of what?
Of the salmon.
1/3 of all of the salmon?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the plan is she's going to meet up with Joel tonight and watch a movie.
No.
They have
And then-
movies in this world.
Yeah?
They
Not
do.
cinemas working.
No, like probably on DVD.
Cool.
And then afterwards she's going to meet up with
You.
Dina and play guitar for her.
This one too? Would you like a last bite?
And that's what you
Are you
missed.
full?
Meet up with whom?
Did we fill your
Dina,
belly?
this girl,
Ah, okay.
we're going to meet up tonight.
Chick.
She invited her out.
I think we might finally have gotten
I
a
think
full
she's-
belly on our go.
Either Aztec or Indian.
Aztec, because that's still. I think they died out a long time ago.
They're kind of bred into the Mexican.
Yeah.
Well, I think she's Azerbaijan.
There we go. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, Michael, you take over. I'm gonna eat.
Oh, just stirred myself a plate.
I don't know if you are, Catherine. Looks like she wants you to. Oh, that's not what
Okay, you want me to put them? Put.
Cameron loves to
Put.
Did you add any spices to the broccoli?
I didn't. I got the teriyaki sauce put on it. This time I didn't have fresh broccoli, so I just
Broccoli.
like boiled some frozen broccoli, so it's got nothing on it.
Got no nothing.
No nothing.
You
So
got
we'll
no
need some
nothing.
something.
I like the idea of just buying frozen or canned vegetables and just doing it up with them.
Frozen.
It's so convenient.
Yes,
Not
and
having to worry about them going off if you don't eat them right away.
it's actually healthier for you.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, did I need to baby
It is possible.
Oh, did it? No, I watched it.
Okay, I respect it. Never have to think about that song again. Sarah,
Yeah?
do you want any of the salmon skin?
No, thank you.
I'll eat salmon skin.
What?
I need more fat.
What the hell is wrong with you? You eat the skin? You eat scales?
It's not scale, it's scale
Yeah,
for
it
a king dog. It's just skin.
Oh, that's what Nadia thinks about you eating the skin. It's wipe your chops.
I am a lot more forgiving with food than most people.
What does it taste like?
Disgusting.
It's like chicken skin, but not that like chewy stuff that we just keep on chewing forever. So it's like a little bit cooked on chicken skin, which is a little bit satisfying.
Yeah. I don't like to eat chicken skin either.
Have you had grilled on chicken skin?
In fairness, I haven't. I just the thought of it puts me off, you know, but probably if I tried it, I'd like it. There are a lot of foods like that.
Alright, so imagine a pork,
Pork crackling.
but it's a potato chip.
Wait, what? Say that again, sorry.
It's pork, but a potato chip.
It's a potato chip.
Yes.
I have had pork crackling, like the ones that you can buy in like potato chip bags.
I think we call those churrascos or something.
Yeah.
You guys know what pork rinds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
What do you call it again?
I got the wrong name.
Rinds.
Rinds. Yeah. Yeah. We call it crackling in the UK.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, there is some more of a mouthful.
So
Be living the dream with 7 of them.
so if you cook a chicken skin that's not already like crispy, it becomes that.
But if you don't, then it doesn't.
Yeah. If you like boil a chicken that's just
called the
mushy.
Thank you. Thank you.
The inverse statement.
Oh, I know about
My
inverse.
lady.
You negate the first and the second, the
We're going
premise
to
and
change
the
that when you finish
outcome.
brushing your teeth. You brush those chops.
So I've got to do controller stuff, right?
I'm hoping to go to the gym once I put it down. But then I can...
Okay.
Well, I guess I can do Michael's drawing thing first. Don't want to come home and then he's gone and I missed it. I feel bad.
Want to pass me that controller?
She's getting so good at brushing her teeth.
Is she doing it all herself?
Yeah. She needs a little help sometimes, but she started today. She was at least trying. She wasn't quite getting it, but she was going like this with it. Say this is the toothbrush. She's like,
Oh, that's a good girl.
yeah, it was. Good girl.
I never would have thought I'd like squash until we had that.
I know. Well, because I tried roasting squash once before, and I roasted it for like an hour, and it was still just rock hard. So I remember thinking like, squash is gross. I'm not gonna mess with that again. But I must have done something terribly wrong with it. I microwave this for 10 minutes and then I roast it.
It makes
I do
it
with most vegetables.
like a bite full of salmon is really not that good.
What you got?
But salmon
What
with
you got?
butternut squash on the fork, that's really good.
Yeah.
I generally
them
have a
both
good
separate.
time with salmon.
You have a good time with it?
I do.
I like that as a way to say that you like a certain food.
Do you not say that?
No. Just imagine you partying with the salmon.
Hell yes.
We had a good time. We hang out. Nadia used to eat fish oil when she was a baby. I would put some fish oil in a spoon and she'd just eat it, no trouble.
Okay.
She would open her mouth for it and everything. And then she suddenly just was not into it anymore, and now I can't even get her to eat salmon, like fresh salmon, like no fish at all. She wouldn't even... There was one time she opened her mouth to take a bite, but she spat it right out. And all the other times she wouldn't even... Okay, one more lot of postings, then I'm gonna help you brush your teeth.
It's odd how it's just
We change your diet.
available as a pill form.
I know, yeah. I love it. Here you go. You brush your front. Yes. Oh,
Oh, did you take a tumble?
So if I press right, the camera goes left. If I press left, the camera goes right. If I press up, the camera goes up. Okay, so that's what's disturbing me.
Doesn't it feel nice to have clean teeth?
It's difficult to put your finger on it, right?
Not for me.
Well, if you press left and the camera goes right, and you press right and the camera goes left, and then you press up and the camera goes up, then that just destroys the
Hold on. Let me see. You press down, the camera goes up.
Yeah?
Up, the camera goes down.
Yeah?
Left, the camera goes. We look left. Right, we look right.
But the camera doesn't go left. We look
No.
left.
Yeah, the camera moves right, so you
Yeah.
can look to the left.
The logic changes depending on if it's up or left.
It's just think of it like a joystick on an airplane. You steer to the left, you pull back to look up.
Yeah, the logic is different. That's what it gets me.
It's not different.
It is.
Oh, look at that bone.
Yeah, you don't want that inside of you. Okay, you press left, the camera goes right.
Oh.
You press right, the camera goes left. You press
You don't
up.
think about the camera, you just think about where your character's looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you press left, okay, the character looks up.
Change
Left,
that.
press right, the character looks right.
Yeah.
You press up, the character looks up. Like, I'm not looking up right now.
You have a dirty dog.
You're not. You don't point up. You're pulling back.
Very nice light.
You're having to use different words in order to express what's going on.
Okay, imagine that right stick. Put your controller flat on the ground.
I can't imagine right now. My pants are vibrating.
If you put the controller flat on the ground, the right stick is your character standing up off the ground.
Okay.
So you pull it down, your character tilts backwards and looks up.
Okay. I'm tilting my head up. Okay.
Yeah. So, and if you click to the left, your character kind of leans to the left and looks to the left.
Look to the left. Okay. That. Logic out. So it's where my head is facing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how that works. I'm facing left. I'm facing right. Facing left. Facing up. No. Whoa.
We find a bunch of blood.
A bunch of blood.
Looks like I'm infected to this. How many do you think it would take to bring down a moose?
A lot.
One. Where the hell are they?
Did you throw that couple right there?
I did.
Okay. I'm tilting my head up.
You threw it really good. I don't even see it.
I'm tilting my head up. This isn't working anymore.
You're tilting. You're pivoting your whole character backwards.
Okay. So if I press up, I'm looking up, right?
No, if you press the stick up, your character is leaning forward.
Why did my character look down to look up?
You're pointing the top of the stick is moving forward, so the top of your character is tilting forward.
Okay. So I'm looking back. I'm looking forward. Back, forward.
Tilting back,
Left.
tilting forward.
Right. Okay, so it's where I'm tilting. That's what the logic they're using. How many people would it take to take down a moose? With your bare hands.
Who would ever take on a moose? Mooses are the most friendly little creature.
What the hell are you smoking?
So good at
Have you
helping.
have you seen a moose?
Yeah, we've got one upstairs. His name is Oliver. He's the kindest.
Is he alive?
He's the kindest, most gentle creature you've ever.
Is he bigger than you?
No, he's like this big.
He believes
That's
that is
your problem right there.
Yeah, he's a good.
We just pulled together. He's an idealist.
Meet a moose that's this big.
Yeah, they were pretty terrifying.
They are horrifying monsters. You should never get close to one. They're not majestic, graceful creatures.
No,
They will fuck you up.
If Oliver were that big, he would still be a friend of all creatures.
Oliver, yes.
I feel like with mooses, it's like never meet your heroes. Like I don't actually want to meet one because I want.
No.
I want to keep it in my mind that it's like magical animal.
Never meet a moose. In fact, any creature, if it looks like it could damage you, expect it to. Every single one. Cat, it might mess you up. Dog, might mess you up. Raccoon, might mess you up. Expect it to. No matter what it is, just expect that.
Okay, sweet girl. It's almost 8 o'clock.
I'm done eating. You want me to play? Or?
Yes, please. I can't stand these controls.
Some things one more time. Should we do them again? Yeah. Come on.
What's going on? Did we just jump off our horse to look at blood? Should I get back on?
Triangle's back on. You got your rifle equipped, if that matters.
And I ain't got no health packs in my inventory.
Because you used it as the other character. Oh, wait.
You think if I shoot my horse, I can have steaks tonight? Horse burgers?
You put the steak on your wound and heals you.
Good night, Daddy.
Well, good night, Nadia.
Sleep well.
Have fun sleeping.
No, I think what I said was more important.
What'd you say?
She said, how the fuck did they get in there? And then Dina said, more importantly, how do we get in there? And I'm like, no, what I said is more important.
Mm-hmm. Nope.
Ellie with the only pocket knife in the universe right now.
Right, so if I'm dealing with a zombie,
That's one.
a zombie assumes that it does not care about itself, does not care if it lives, which is a huge change from any living creature ever.
Wow. Those reflections aren't going away when they're off screen. So,
How can you tell?
because look, I can see the reflection even though the thing that's causing the reflection isn't on screen.
Oh,
If
okay.
you're using screen space reflections, that wouldn't happen. They would be replaced by cube maps or something. So normally this implies ray tracing, but this can't be ray tracing. This is a PS4 can. Unless it's just the PS5 patch includes it. I'll have to Google that.
Right. So with living creatures, they stop wanting to fight. Okay, that was pretty cool. Throw a bottle at it. Throw it at him. Shank him. Oh. Damn. Okay, she knows how to use that knife.
You good?
Elephants are big, but they're gentle.
Mm-mm.
Nice throw, by the way.
Bulls and rut.
The way we came in was barricaded.
Elephants, though.
How'd that rhino get in here?
Most elephants in general are fine, but don't expect them to be fine.
Gotta be when I had with Joel a year or so
I
ago.
mean, there are people whose entire careers are based around just cleaning elephants.
My career is based around cleaning out.
If you know an elephant, it's fine. If you know a bear, it's not. But if you...
Bears are dicks. Especially brown bears, like grizzly bears or something.
Polar bears are the worst.
Polar bear.
Don't ever say that again. What's black bears are to grizzly bears, polar bears are to grizzly bears. They're obligate carnivores.
Wait, I think you got that backwards. but I'll let it slide this time.
What grizzlies are to blacks, polars are to grizzlies.
Yeah, that's more like it.
That's what I meant. Or, no, that's the correct logic, and I tried to not use it.
How did I get in here? I've just done a full sweep of this area. Oh, they're here?
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Can I go in there? No?
No, I guess not. Maybe this game is better about the whole resource thing.
I haven't shot anybody yet, and I've only got 10 bullets in my pistol.
It might be the case where the game's not balanced around you having to shoot things.
I guess we're just climbing out of here.
This way.
Can runners see?
Yeah, they can see. Does everyone in camp know that Ellie's immune? I feel like that's something it's hard to keep secret.
She helped! You see that?
I saw that. Why aren't they dropping bullets?
Because you have bullets.
That's the thing that they're supposed to do. What's this?
I think it's a freezer.
I thought I saw a triangle pump.
Oh.
Maybe I imagined it.
I was paying attention to my delicious squash.
Do I not have to shake the controller anymore?
Have you had to?
I haven't shaken it once, and the battery on my light never goes out. Bitch. Man.
Yeah, that is brutal.
I don't think that stab is any faster a death than just strangling them.
It's probably true in the original game, but I think in real life it would take several minutes of strangling someone. Well, okay, so when strangling someone, it's more an issue of blood than oxygen.
At all of them?
But still, I think it takes like a minute or two in order
Looks like it.
for someone to stop fighting.
We still gotta get the ones in the supermarket.
Yeah, it's always so fast in movies and games.
There's gotta be a way in.
They all dead? I only killed like 2 of them. I guess she took out some.
If you
Go Dina.
slice open a throat, that's the same as prohibiting blood flow from going to the brain. So it should... I think the brain has 20 seconds of oxygen, barring anything from like stress or shock.
I'll be up there. One on the ground.
That's where I'm looking for, shock.
Good.
In humans, shock is a huge issue. Animals, less so. Zombies, you would assume,
There's a
not
hole in the roof over there.
any.
There's a hole in the roof now,
Here.
Eliza.
But also, if something's controlling a human brain, like a fungus would,
Look.
it would have to deal with
Alright.
the
Gotta get in there.
neural pathways that are already there. So it wouldn't just be a rabid human. Oh, rabies! We can just use a rabies as a proxy, right? Look, I don't know anything about rabid humans.
Well, humans don't go rabid when they get rabies. They get lockjaw and then they just die.
Oh.
Rabies.
Oh, she's doing the thing that we do.
She likes that game.
Thought maybe we'd get lucky.
Oh.
We're up all night to get lucky.
Dina, under here.
Oh, damn. Okay, well, that guy was just waiting for you. Damn! Bam!
Ellie, you clean?
What's that supposed to mean?
You got bit?
I'm immune.
Please die of old age and not because you get infected. I really don't want to have to shoot you in the face.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know.
You want to show me what with the jawline thing on this drawing? Because I'm going to go to the gym in a little bit, and I'll probably miss you if I don't do it now.
Nice. Ooh.
Wait, where was the
President
broccoli?
Trump asked us to reach out. Amazing.
I didn't see any broccoli. I just had salmon and squash.
It's in the
It
pot.
was in the pan, which I put in the fridge now.
Alright, so this is what I would do in order to get someone to face up, right?
Yeah.
And to the side? Okay, so I drew around that. And,
Okay.
and are these proportions about right? It's the jaw specifically that I'm not sure about.
I think. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but whenever I do a face like that, like that's actually gonna be the top of the head, you know, and then this is more kind of where the eyes are.
Okay, so eyes are at the line.
Yeah.
Here, let me do this so you have a... Actually, let me do... Okay, so do... No, one more. Do... Okay, so plus... And that creates a new layer, and you can do whatever you want here. Well, let me get rid of this.
Okay. Thanks.
One thing.
So if you just like roughly had kind of like this is a nose and
Rough nose.
there's I must have hit something.
Let me give you a pencil. That might be be more intuitive. So eyes are just about with a line.
Yeah. So
came to the top of the eyes too.
Is she throwing up? Oh no, she's just got
playing with stuff.
Great.
So I think it was. This is the top of the ear. That line is in line with the eyes and the top of the ear. And then I always get like right at the bottom of the ear. That's where I do like that kind of bit of the jawline, roughly.
Okay.
And then from there, it's really, even if you have to kind of draw like what the bone would be, like that kind of for it.
Oh, that's a bone.
You can always.
Pay grade.
I mean, you can always like rub it out, is what I'm saying. But oh, I keep hitting things.
Okay, so that's a delicious looking mouth.
I'm not very good at mouths, they're always hard.
Oh, you should see the stuff I do.
Is that an eraser? No.
Yes, you just have to hit really hard.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple of different erasers and I just don't understand them. You can also hit that in order to destroy the last thing you did.
I miss having something like Adam had one like this for me. That I think the battery ended up dying on it. Remember that one that you and Adam?
Well, you should probably charge it.
Jawlines are really hard. Trying to think.
I guess it's mostly the chin.
It is, yeah, because that's the jaw bit's fine, but it's
So chins are hard. Hey,
yeah.
remember.
I'm trying to think. Like. And obviously, depending on where they're looking, like since he's looking up, he's not really going to have that much of a chin, which makes it kind of like easier and harder at the same time, I guess.
I've got another that's mostly facing forward. And I think that one is mostly okay. But I want to get good at facing a certain, facing in different directions rather.
Yeah. It's hard to, because this is like a good general thing, but our faces really don't line up like much past the basic features, So
do you have a better suggestion of where you start then?
Honestly, I would just like do a lot of drawing from photos. Like just find.
Oh, that's work.
I find like because to me that's a lot easier than trying to imagine it. Like you're seeing the actual thing, and you can just kind of look at. I find like if you find like theatre dance stuff. That's usually pretty good because they have really strong lighting, and they're always doing like different postures and twisting and stuff.
Okay.
And you can just like pause wherever you want, but
so
I think that's
what I'm looking for is a basic like algorithm where I can start and then work for like 3 minutes and get something going on, and then I'll get bored of it and do something else, and then 3 days I can start from someplace else.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of idea that I'm looking for now. Just a basic place to where I start.
Yeah. I guess it's difficult for me because I didn't really use stuff like this very much, and I don't tend to have like a really systematic way of doing something where I follow the same thing each time. I really do just like look at how something looks and just like copy. And if I'm doing it from imagination, I can kind of do it based on the memory of having copied things like that. But I'm not actually very good at drawing from imagination. I usually get things wrong. So, sorry I can't be more helpful. I can't even figure out like where the chin would be. I'm like having a hard time.
That's the issue that I'm having for sure. I like the idea of he's facing in this direction, therefore this line should be that way.
Yeah.
And I can draw everything based off that, but I can't.
I mean, it's a good place to start if you're not really sure like how if you're not used to just like looking and doing it over and over again, then it gives you an idea, but
I just need a starting point.
Yeah.
A starting point of what should I begin doing to learn to just do the stuff that I want.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure, that looks great.
I always find it ends up looking better to me when I am not trying to be so careful. You just kind of like not really thinking about it too much, just doing it. And
I definitely got the feeling that you're talking about there, but that's not how I work.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I get to, that's not how I start.
Yeah. I guess I didn't either. It's just hard for me to remember because it's so long ago. I was like a kid.
If you carry, you can get rid of this guy by pressing the eyeball there.
Oh yeah, cool. That's good.
And if you want
oops, wrong eyeball.
And if you want a different layer, you can press plus in order to like add things.
What software is it that you're using? Is
Sketchbook.
It Photoshop? Sketchbook? I've never heard.
I
like it.
I had a couple of friends suggested, so I picked it up.
Is it expensive?
It's free, absolutely free.
What? No.
And this is pressure sensitive as
Yeah,
well.
I can feel that.
Really?
I guess I lost my pencil.
There's different. Do you have to go up?
Oh,
like
I probably.
this?
Yeah, I think I scrolled
Scroll
down.
up?
Yeah, I think I
Well, I
scrolled
didn't
down.
do it.
Oh, no, maybe this one.
There's a scroll up, and the very top is pencil. Where is it?
Yeah, it was there, and then I.
What's this?
Hit something, and that's
Is not it? Well, you can get.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, it just scrolled up like one.
Yeah.
Great. I'm not super familiar with it. I have like 20 minutes of total experience with it. That neck looks amazing. Go on. And those clavicles. That's these guys right here, right?
Yeah. I like. I don't draw the human figure very much because I just don't ever really like think to. I'm usually just going for landscapes, but once I get to, I don't know. I guess I like it because of doing anatomy in school for nursing. It's kind of
I know that you have good experience with that, and I respect you as a resource with that. I missed something golden in this game. What did I miss?
Kind of her like spazzing down the hill.
Okay.
Spazzing down the hill.
We're spazzing down the hill.
I kind of want to go for a detail-less art style where I get like the general idea, right? Mostly leave it up to the viewer in order to imagine the detail more like a dreamlike.
I like that too.
But I want to get like the proportions right.
Yeah.
Like I like the whole the head is like 7 bodies lengths. And all
yeah. I think that stuff is helpful. I just, like I say, I'm not. I do remember looking at it a little bit when I was young, and like family would get me like how to draw books and stuff because they knew I liked drawing. But
give me a second here. Okay, so you are getting it like right. Oh god. Okay, so perhaps. Oh no, it's something bad. I have to study that to see exactly what you did. Oh, you can press that in order to erase the last thing you did.
Okay. Somehow just like trying to erase this one section, it kind of erased like a whole bit here.
Maybe we should do this.
Maybe I like lent my hand on it or something. Yeah, there we go. Thanks.
Yeah, that was weird.
I wonder if it'll do it again if I make sure I don't have my hand on it. Yeah.
It is!
That's so strange.
Oh, it might be the type of eraser you have?
Yeah, maybe.
You want me to
oh, yeah, thanks.
back off here?
Yeah, I'll see if this one's any different.
How the hell do I find this trunk?
It is. Interesting.
That is the case with the different dry things you have. Like it has like a spray can where it does the general area. Which is great for like hair or landscapes or stuff like that, but it's bad for like detail works.
Yeah.
Hairscapes.
Oh, hairscapes! That would be beautiful. You're at a bit less than half health.
Why? I haven't even gotten hit.
Maybe it's just that cold.
Should we check for supplies?
She said as I checked for supplies.
Trying to take the credit for your idea.
Some alcohol. A couple of rags.
I love watching
Spruce yourself up.
like what they call it. Is it not stop motion, like time lapse videos of people drawing who do it like photorealistically. I'm always like, how do they do that?
Yeah. Curse of knowledge. I am concerned about that with my teaching. I'm concerned about that with my learning. The more you know, the less that you're concerned with what your student knows, you know? It's like because it's so obvious to you.
Yeah,
you
like you forget that they don't,
Yeah.
I do that with patients a lot. Doctors do that with patients a lot. I think I do it less because I don't know as much, obviously, as doctors, but I can kind of... I used to think that was so, like, not arrogant, but, like, just, like, elitist and rude of them, and then I realised that they're not doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Masks on. Got it.
So she doesn't want anyone in the community to know that she's immune, huh?
Looks like it.
I don't want to have to shoot you in the face. Oh, that's so sweet.
So, those masks look incredibly uncomfortable, right?
Police force me they've been here for a while.
Actually, that one less so. I was thinking more the one in the original game.
Is this part of the supermarket? I don't know. I think they were above it. Let's get to the ground floor.
Let's not. Let's see who did.
what I've been liking it is that if I draw like hair, I add an extra layer and I have that as just the hair. So if I mess up like right there or something, I don't have to delete the eye in order to erase that.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Plus it kind of gives like an extra like a curtain or background effect where it looks like the hair is not part of the face.
Yeah, I think with stuff like this, there's a learning curve, but once you get good with the software, there's so much more you can do. Like I've seen people, like using Photoshop for doing, like commission drawings for stuff, and I'm like, oh wow, that would actually be really good if I could just get used to the idea. But to me, it's like so not intuitive that
it's different.
It's difficult.
For sure. And there's a lot of benefits and there's a lot of downsides. I've heard the best thing is to just carry around a sketchbook and a pencil and do stuff, and I don't do that because of the way I live. This is more convenient for me. Plus, if I want to like show off my stuff, it makes more sense for me to have this than to like take a picture of a sketchbook.
Yeah, it's true. It's probably like, more what we're looking at nowadays. Probably more people do stuff like this. I know my grandma always carried a sketchbook around with her, but it's annoying. She'll be driving and she'll be like, pull over.
Oh god, that's my father with his cameras.
Oh yeah.
He takes like 17 minutes just to focus on that one flower. And yeah, his stuff is amazing, but like I'm thinking I can just take a picture of it with my phone and it's good. It's not good. My phone quality is terrible. The moon looks like it's a billion miles away. What the camera, it just looks good, but it's just a different world.
Yeah.
God, how are you doing that? It's great.
It's been so long since I've just sat and drawn. I forgot how much I enjoy it.
I get that sometimes with learning songs.
Really?
I hate learning a new song, but I love mastering a song. But if you have played a song for 20 years, you're not mastering at that point. You're just reliving something you've done. So getting to the point where you're mastering something is a lot of work, but that one moment where you've gone from just articulating to expressing is wonderful. Should we change this into an art stream?
Don't you laugh at me.
That's actually a neat effect where you shade in and then empty out with the eraser.